Let's pick up on March 11th when these red things really start to come in, okay? March 11th through 16, the overall feeling is one of confusion because Mars is going to square Neptune. We also had the Sun and Mercury in Pisces conjoined Neptune and squaring Mars. So what we're going to experience around this is an unsettled vibe. It's hard to pin things down when Mars squares Neptune from Pisces to Gemini. It can be really hard to get a straight answer from people. It can be like trying to make the jello stick to the wall. Okay. So if you know this, you're ahead of the game because you're not kind of expecting things to come together when the energy is just not there to support things coming together and gelling really well. And another thing you should know about this is the third and final pass of Mars squaring Neptune. Because Mars went retrograde in the past, we saw this square appear in the fall and then again in the later fall when Mars was going retrograde. And finally, this is the last of the set of 3 squares between Mars and Neptune in this cycle. So the first 2 passes were October 9th through 12th and November 16th through 19th. The situations and complications that you saw happening in the world and in your life then, during the first and second passes, may come to a natural point of conclusion or resolution now. The Mars square Neptune vibe feels like confusion, fatigue, sleepiness, distractedness, drowsiness, misuse or abuse of powers and capabilities, failures through having no plan and no energy. One of the things we saw around this was the fall and the winter were just setting in Ukraine, and Russia took major losses because they were aggressing against Ukraine during Mars retrograde. So it'll be really interesting to see if any major flashpoint in that situation comes to a head. Neptune increases your sensitivity to vibes and toxins and infection. You may feel discontent, moody, irritable, feelings of inferiority. You may experience danger from drugs or toxic chemicals or water. Poor air, poor water quality. Your sensitivity to those things is higher. Sun and Mercury being involved also sets the stage for feeling wiped out. Just like both of our planets of high energy are going to be squaring Neptune, which is things dissipating or dissolving. So we might feel like all of our energy and motivation has temporarily dissolved, right? Impulsive or poor decision making. A lot of us get really freaked out when we don't know what's going on, when that confusion comes in. We freak out and kind of force ourselves into a decision. It may turn out to be a bad decision later. So what to do for Mars Neptune? Here are my recommendations. Hit pause on important decisions. If you don't have to decide it or force it or make it work right now, you're probably going to have better results later. Take care of routine business and tasks. Do the routine stuff, the little step, the low stakes tasks. Get yourself together, clean up the office, whatever you need to do. Prioritize your self-care. If you're feeling like crap, go and take care of yourself. Work patiently through problems that come up. Any major moves, decisions, software installations, or anything else that you postponed for greener skies is probably for the best.